Now at 5 o'clock, we have new video inside Lakewood Church during yesterday's deadly shooting.
What we are learning about the shooter, the victims, and the investigation.
Also tonight, new details about the shooting at Lakewood Church yesterday afternoon that left an armed woman dead and her young child fighting for his life.
Police say a Conroe woman was shot and killed after walking into Lakewood Church with her son and opening fire.
Today, police confirming the identity of the shooter as Genesse Moreno, and the child who was shot was her 7-year-old son. Police say Moreno opened fire in the west side hallway of the church before being killed by 2 off-duty officers.
Our KHU 11 news crews have been digging all day to bring you up-to-the-minute information. We begin with Adam Bennett. He is live at Lakewood. Adam, you learned a lot from police today.
I sure did, Mia. First, we learned that the AR-15 rifle used in this shooting was legally bought back in December, and that it had a sticker on it that simply read Palestine. We also learned that a 57-year-old man who was shot in the leg in this attack, who police say was just simply an innocent bystander, he has been released from the hospital. Today we heard from Houston's police chief, the lead investigator in this case, and an FBI special agent in charge for nearly an hour as they spoke to reporters. They all told us they are still looking for a motive in this attack. The lead investigator told us that Moreno forced her way past security at gunpoint with her 7-year-old son and a bag with a .22 caliber rifle inside just before 2 yesterday afternoon. Commander Christopher Hassick says Moreno then began shooting in the west hallway outside of the sanctuary before quickly getting into a shootout with 2 off-duty officers. Moreno died on scene while her son was shot in the head but survived. Police say they are still investigating whose bullets struck that young boy.
We do want to stress that she acted alone. We do believe this was what we term a lone wolf, lone suspect situation. We do not believe this is part of a larger nexus. She is not part of a larger group or set of individuals. We believe that Genesse Moreno acted alone.
And Commander Hassick told us HPD does have a history with Moreno. Specifically, they had put her under an emergency detention order back in 2016. They say she has a documented mental health history. This afternoon, Lakewood Church is still a crime scene. Police Chief Troy Finner says he'll work with church leadership to let churchgoers know when they can go to pick up their cars and belongings left behind during yesterday's attack. Len.
Adam, thank you. Also tonight, KHOU investigators learned of a connection between the shooter and Lakewood. Jeremy Rogowski joins us now. What did you and your team find out today, Jeremy?
Yeah, Len, we poured through court documents and the shooter's social media accounts and learned Genesse Moreno went to Lakewood Church at one time, as did her mother. And at one point, Moreno's ex-mother-in-law says she approached Lakewood staff with questions about her daughter-in-law's behavior. On Instagram in 2020, Genesse Moreno posted confirmation of a recent donation she made to Lakewood Church, writing, "I will honor and bless my church." Nearly 4 years later, police say she brought her 7-year-old son and an AR-15 rifle to Lakewood and began firing.
We want to know the motive, how she got the weapon, why she did this. We're not there yet.
Officials remain tight-lipped about a motive, but these court documents reveal Moreno had been involved in a contentious divorce and custody battle for her son. Her ex-mother-in-law, Rabbi Wally Carranza, intervened in the case, claiming Moreno had a diagnosis of schizophrenia, had been investigated 4 times by CPS, and intentionally harmed her child twice. Court records show Carranza says she sought assistance from the pastoral staff at Joel Osteen's church to understand Moreno's behavior. In 2022, Moreno won custody of her son after her Jewish ex-mother-in-law never appeared in court. Fast forward nearly 2 years later, authorities found anti-Semitic writings at Moreno's Conroe home.
We do believe that there was a familial dispute that has taken place between her ex-husband and her ex-husband's family, and some of those individuals are Jewish. So we believe that might possibly be where all of this stems from.
Now, the 36-year-old Moreno had a criminal history dating back to 2005 with charges ranging from theft to forgery, assault, and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Court records show she used another name, Jeffrey Escalante, in some of those cases. Len and Mia.
Thanks for unpacking all of that for us, Jeremy Rogowski. And we are also learning more tonight from District Attorney's Office in Montgomery County.
Officials there wrote the search warrant that was executed at the suspect's home yesterday. Take a look at the scene overnight up in Conroe. Today, the DA's office telling us when law enforcement arrived to gather evidence, they confronted a woman who was inside the home. The DA's office would not tell us who the woman or how the woman was connected to Moreno, but this morning several neighbors telling us that Moreno's mother lived there. Today, we also saw a car towed away from the scene. Here's what the DA's office told us they were looking for in that home.
We wrote the warrant to look for evidence of bomb making. Obviously, that was a big concern. We also asked to look for any ammunition, firearms, any type of evidence that might connect or display a motive or intent for this type of crime.
Now, the DA's office says law enforcement is still processing evidence there, so we're still waiting to see exactly what they found.
m3missions.com/2024. Repito.
And tonight we are hearing from this man, the pastor who was speaking inside the church when the shooting happened. In the video, you can see him suddenly stop and turn around after hearing the shots. Jalissa Garza is in the newsroom this evening. Jalissa, what else did he share with you?
Mia, he's staying calm and holding on to his faith. Pastor Jorge Besave has been a pastor for 21 years, and for the last 6 years, he's been a pastor at Lakewood. Every Sunday, he is part of the Spanish service at 2 p.m. He says the day started out normal until it took a turn. Pastor Besave tells me he was on their live stream doing their pre-show before the full service starts at 2 p.m. He says he was welcoming people in and sharing details about the day's service like he normally does. Then at about 1:55, he heard something. Originally, he thought something fell until that sound continued and he realized they were gunshots.
Estaban corriendo muy desesperados. Entonces, muchos gritando, trae un arma automática.
Besave tells me he remained calm, and once he realized where the gunshots were coming from, he started helping to get people somewhere safe. We'll hear more from Pastor Besave and his message of hope tonight at 6. Mia.
Jalissa Garza, thank you. This is a story likely to have new developments each and every day. We'll be sure to stay on top of things for you. You can also read more about the investigation at KHOU.com.
All right, let's